YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. It's glambytai, and I'm back with another video. So today's video is going to be on a styling, styling tutorial, I guess you could call it, whatever. Um, I'm using hair from WestKiss hair. I worked with them a few times and I love their wigs. And so they gave me this cute, like caramel highlighted wig. Of course, I'll have all the details for that in the description below, so make sure y'all check that out. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to start by taking my hot comb and pushing all of the hair back. This is just for me to get the hairline nice and flat. You're gonna need this. So if you don't have a flat iron, not a flat iron, if you don't have a hot comb, you could use like a wand curler. Yeah, that's the next best thing, a wand curler. But y'all are just watching me right now. Push the hair completely completely back, dear Lord. And yeah, just making sure everything is nice and flat. Okay, so I also wanted to mention that I did go on ahead and bleach the knots on this wig. Keep in mind, if you are like my complexion, you don't really have to. I would suggest just putting a little bit of makeup on the lace, blah blah blah, getting it to blend in with your skin. You don't necessarily have to go on ahead and bleach the knots because this specific color matched my skin tone really good. So I feel like I don't have to, but I did anyway. And I also went on ahead and plucked it myself. So, yeah. Okay, so what you guys see me doing now, I always look so serious when I'm working on my wigs. But what y'all see me doing now is I'm pulling out like little hairs of what we consider our baby hairs. Everybody does this completely different. I like to do it like at the arch of an eyebrow. So I take my mannequin's eyebrow and I go up, and directly above that is where I start my baby hair. Some people just take out literally the complete whole front section of their wig and do it that way. It's completely up to you, but just keep in mind, you're going to have to take out your baby hairs before you install your wig, okay? So here I'm just showing you guys the inside of the wig. It did come with 3 combs and a little adjustable strap thing in the back. You can add an adjustable band. It's completely up to you. Me personally, I didn't feel like I had to for this wig, so yeah. Okay, so next thing that I usually do off camera, but I'm gonna show you guys now, is me cutting my ear tabs. I just go directly above where my ear is and follow the curve of my ear to cut my ear tabs off. Keep in mind, you don't want to take too much off. This is what will make or break your wig, especially if you're trying to wear your wig glueless. I personally don't. Sometimes I do, but not all the time. I personally prefer to glue my wigs down, and when you are cutting off your ear tabs, that will create, like, it could fuck up your wig if you're not cutting it correctly or if you cut too much off. So keep that in mind. I'm cutting my ear tabs off just because I want to measure everything, make sure everything is good. Because like I said, I'm doing 2 pigtails. If you guys see the title, I'm doing 2 pigtails. So yeah, we need our ear tabs to be cut prior to me styling the wig. I decided to style the wig off my head and on the mannequin head. So you guys see me just spraying some Got To Be Free spray to get rid of those flyaways and make sure everything is nice and flat. Now, the same thing that I went on ahead and did as far as pulling our baby hairs out on the arch of our eyebrows, I'm doing the same thing closer to our ear tabs. That's going to be like our little baby hairs on the side. Like I said, you keep as much baby hairs as you want. You do it how you want, okay? but this is just how I did it. There is no right or wrong way to actually take out your baby hairs. Like I said, some people go on ahead and they take out the whole front section of their fucking wig. I just personally am not doing it. I kind of already know where all my pieces are for their hairs, and I've been doing it for a little while, so I know where to take my baby hairs out. For beginners, I guess you could say that you go on ahead and take out the front hairline of the wig. Just keep in mind, you don't want to take off too much hair for your baby hairs, but we'll get into that once I actually start doing the baby hairs, okay? Okay, so I had to stand up for this because I was not playing with this fucking mannequin head, okay? I had to stand up, and this probably worked the fuck out of my elbows, worked the fuck out of my arms, okay? It was so hard, especially because this is not a full lace wig. This is just a lace front, okay? So please keep in mind that the back look crazy. I didn't go out like this. Don't think I was just going out like this, okay? I was just doing this for the video, okay? And plus, I haven't had a pigtail style in a while. So yeah, for a lace front, if you do plan on going out, sis, please keep in mind that you're gonna see them back tracks, and you gonna see the back of your wig, okay? So I would suggest doing this on just the lace front part, just where the lace is, not on the full wig, okay? But I split the hair in two, and as y'all can see, I use my hot comb, and I am flattening everything to create like one ponytail on one side and another ponytail on the other side. Now, please keep in mind, I had to do this a couple times. I make it look easy with the editing and all that, but I had to do this a couple times. So this is what it looks like after I already went on ahead and put the pigtails in. Please keep in mind, like I said, it's not a full lace wig. There's no lace in the back, so you are going to see your dregs. But me, I ain't going nowhere. So I'm like, you know what? I'll do it for that in the house. You know, it's cute, little simple style. Something to show you guys and switch my videos up a little bit. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm pulling my baby hairs, or what's going to be our baby hairs, and I'm separating that to the back. I'm going to take my scissors, and I'm going to actually start cutting our lace off. I did say that I was going to mention that you can get zigzag scissors, like scissors that have the actual zigzag lines on them, and cut your lace that way, which I kind of want to do a review on, so let me know in the comments below if y'all want to see that. But anyway, I kind of know how to cut my lace already. I've been doing it for a little while, so I just go in jagged little motions to cut the lace off. And y'all, look at this. Y'all see it? Y'all see it, okay? I really did not even have to glue it down, but y'all know me. I'm going to glue my wig down. So I'm flipping the front of the wig up and away from our face, just because, like I said, the baby hairs was laid down. And we don't want none of that on the glue. We don't want none of that to be messy, okay? I'm using my boho active. I think I did like 2 to 3 layers. Don't quote me on that, okay? You do as many layers as you want. Don't exceed 5 layers. If you're keeping it in pretty long, okay, 4 to 5 layers. But me personally, I know I don't keep my wigs on for longer than like 3-4 days. So 2 to 3 layers for me usually does it. So just like normal, I'm going to use the back of my comb, or you can use like a popsicle stick. Just don't use anything that's like metal, okay? That'll put this heat. We'll have a separate video on that, okay? But anyway, yeah, I let it air dry completely until it's clear. Y'all cannot see no white residue on my head. And then I'm going to pull the wig completely forward, lay it down to how I want. Mind you, I only did the front section. So that's like literally from the arch of one eyebrow to the arch of the other. That is what I did right there. And then I'm going to go back in and do it the sides. The reason why I do this is because I like to work in sections. I think it's more neater, it's more organized. It makes everything a lot easier on me. And especially if you're a beginner, it'll make things easier for yourself. So, I'm starting with one side, putting little dots. Then I'm going to blend that in with my comb, as y'all see, making sure that everything is nice, flat, and thin. You want thin layers of lace glue, okay? I cannot stress this enough, because I be seeing people on like Instagram and social media and shit like that just putting on their wigs, and it's putting so so much glue, and then when they put the lace down, the glue is seeping through the lace and it just does not look right. So keep everything nice, flat, and thin. Okay, so I did go on ahead and cheat. I'm using my Ebon Wonder Lace Spray. I have a whole video on that, so make sure y'all check my channel out. But I have a whole video on that, and I'm using that for the exact corner of our wigs, because y'all know when it tends to get a little, wigs tends to get a little crazy in the corners, okay? Especially if you put in scarves on and shit like that. Like, it just tends to lift a little bit faster than, you know, the rest of the hair. So once that is completely dry, the glue is completely clear, I lay my wig down. I did spray on top of the hair as well in that corner, as y'all seen. Laying everything down, making sure everything is still nice and flat. I don't use a blow dryer. I used to in some of my videos, but this time I like, not this specific time, but just in general, I don't use heat. Now, the reason for this is because I looked on the hair diagram, the place where I get my lace glue from, the bowl hold, and they actually recommend not to use heat when applying bowl hold lace glue. So I'm like, okay. I mean, even though, you know, we think, oh, it dries faster, about that, blah. All right, I ain't gonna use it. And I have not used heat with this lace glue, and I'm telling you right now, my wigs don't lift as fast. They like it, nothing. It doesn't really change much, but I would just suggest not to use heat, because you're melting the glue rather than letting it air dry, if that makes sense. So yeah, I did the same thing that to one side as y'all see me do to the other side. I did spray on top, and I'm still brushing through the hairs, as y'all can see, like combing through the hair, so that the hair is not like sticking to the lace glue or sticking to my forehead. Okay. Alright, so after I get my last little few spritz of the lace bond spray, I'm going to take this adjustable band and I'm going to tie it really tight. Now, child, best believe when I tell you that you need your scalp to be hurting, yes, you're going to need it extremely tight. I did go back on ahead off camera and adjusted my pigtails to make sure, like, you know, they were still nice and tight and they were still even. And then I'm taking like a little section of each pigtail and just wrapping it around to cover my hair ties, because as you can see, they're fucking pink. Nobody wants pink hair ties, okay? Showing. So I did take a headband, as y'all can see, and I tied it around, because like I said, this wig was not a full lace wig, and I wanted everything to just be nice and flat. So I tied it literally like right behind my ears, just to make sure that my pigtails were nice and flat. Here I'm showing you guys how I cut my baby hairs. I do leave a little bit extra on there, almost touching my eyebrow, because like I said, if you take too much off, you can't get that back, okay? So it's better to take a little bit off, and then you can always go back in and, you know, take a little bit more off like I just did. I am going to use my Got To Be Ultra Glue Gel, which is a little black gel that you guys see me using, and just a little edge brush, and I'm going to swoop, doop, and create our baby hairs. I only did 4 baby hairs. Y'all could go crazy. Y'all know, y'all could play with it as much, you know, however you do your baby hairs, whatever. Normally what I would do is take a flat iron and bump my baby hairs prior to me laying them down, but this time I didn't do that. I didn't feel like it was needed. I don't know. Plus I'd probably be lazy. Who knows? Alright, so y'all could probably tell that I left the sides a little bit longer, and the reason for that was because I wanted to go back and curl them with this wine curler, because it's going to be the same type of curls that my pigtails have. So I did like swoop it a little bit at the top of where my ear is, and then the rest I just kind of left and put my my wig band back on so that everything can lay down nice and flat while I'm going on ahead and curling our pigtails. So I'm using this curl iron. Honestly, this is my friend Sierra's fucking curling wad, and I think she forgot that I even had it. I honestly forgot that I had it too, because I really be forgetting. Sorry, see? If you see this, you're going to chew me the fuck up. But anyway, yeah, so I'm taking like little sections and just curling it with the wand. Any curling wand will do. Depends on how tight you want the curls or how loose. Whatever, you know, play around with it. Do whatever fits you and whatever look you're going for. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling and let y'all just watch me while I curl this. Okay, so this is what it looks like once I've done both sides. I'm taking off that band that I put to actually flatten our pigtails, and boom, it's nice and flat. I did have to cover the bobby pin because I did put bobby pins at the end of the extra hair that we used to wrap around our hair ties. I'm combing out the curls, but yeah, it's super simple. This literally took me like, I want to say about an hour to install. It wasn't too bad, nothing too crazy. But yeah, you guys, this is the finished look. Super cute. If I show y'all the back, y'all gonna chew me the fuck up. And I'm not showing y'all the back, okay? Just worry about the front. Focus on the front, okay? The front looks good. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check out the description for WestKiss hair information. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.